we're back with Marty. And Quinn Hughes, he's not going to play for the Canucks tonight. Team USA's first game at the Four Nations face-off is 1 week today against Finland. So, Marty, if Hughes is able to play, should he still sit out of the tournament and focus on the Canucks down the stretch of the season?
Well, if he's able to play, I would say for a player point of view, you kind of look at it as if it was the playoffs. Would you be playing in the playoffs? And what is your percentage of health that you are right now? Everybody wants to be 100%, but that's impossible. You're in February of a long NHL season. Nobody's 100%. But if you think that you can play in the playoffs at 80%, as a player, I would say, go ahead, play in the Four Nations face-off at 80%. I get it. Your team, like the Vancouver Canucks, is going to say, wait a minute. We need you for March and April and potentially the playoffs. We don't want you to aggravate anything that's happening physically with you on this tournament. But it's only 3 games with a possibility of 4. It's not like they're playing 10, 12 games. And Quinn Hughes hasn't been to 3 Olympics and 3 World Cups. And this would be the first time in a long time you get best on best. It is an NHLPA venture. So I think that the pressure is going to be on the players to say, yes, I want to be part of this event. I want to play. But the teams can always say, hey, listen, we got, more to come later. So I say if you're 85, 90%, you play. If it's below that, you probably sit this one out.
Okay, that's the threshold for you. Well, the Americans are currently listed as the favorites on FanDuel. If Hughes were to miss the tournament, do you think the Americans should be moved below Team Canada when it comes to the rankings?
I'm going to put them at an even level tie for, favorites to win the tournament. Look, Quinn Hughes definitely moves the needle for the Americans. I know they have a great group of forwards. They got Connor Hellebuck and some superb goaltending, probably the best of the tournament. But Quinn Hughes is that 1-2 punch type of defenseman that can play in all situations. He kind of reflects what Team Canada has in Cale Makar. And I think if you were to take Cale Makar out of Team Canada, you'd say, hey, wait a minute. Canada is going to drop in the odds and the chance of winning that tournament. So if you take Quinn Hughes out of Team USA, right now Team USA is slightly favored. I'm saying it brings them back to an even level for the tournament. Now, Sweden and Finland are behind those 2 teams. I get that. But I think the top competition is Team USA, Team Canada. And if Quinn Hughes misses, or if he's not 100%, then it pulls USA back a little bit closer to Canada. So I'm going to say it's a draw when it looks to the odds for me if Quinn Hughes isn't going to take the tournament.
Okay, well, we will wait and see what he decides. Of course, it would be a big loss for the Americans, as you say. He does move the needle. He's currently the favorite, too, to win the Norris and has the 5th best odds to win the Hart Trophy behind only Draisaitl, Hellebuck, McKinnon, and McDavid.